Hey, welcome back. Truth Tom here. I just want to talk about Nevada. Very Nevada. Very disappointing news out of Nevada. I know all of you bears now, you're going to attack me. This is a happy day for you. You're just, now you get to jump in the comments and laugh at me. But that's okay. I can handle it. And I do appreciate, by the way, before I go a minute further, please, 70% of you are not subscribed to my channel and you're all watching my videos. Drop down there, hit the subscribe. I appreciate your comments. As you all know, I answer and respond to every one of them, including you bears. Because you know what? Seriously, you can learn from everybody. And if you're not listening, you're not learning. Anyway, let's get into this. They approved, Tesla applied for, it's laughable to even say it, 5,000 Robotaxis in Las Vegas, in Nevada. Nevada came back and said you can have 10. And those 10 must have safety monitors, supervisors, whatever you want to call them. Now, unfortunately, there was no language in the approval that stated, you know, after a week you can add more, or after 10 weeks you can take out the supervisors. None of that. So that's concerning. Now, it's concerning in the short term. Having said that, I just hope that Tesla, first of all, won't have an incident, and they won't. Let's be honest. Well, let's hope they won't. They haven't. They've had minor incidences that were reported as accidents, but they weren't accidents. You know, one of them, it was like somebody was parked sideways, they touched the bumper, the car stopped, you know, there was no damage or any of that stuff. But the way the reporting is done, it's reported as an accident. But I'm pretty confident that they won't have an issue. And then they will be able to add more over time. But it is disappointing. And it's disappointing to me because, more so, because they already have the autonomous robotaxis operating there in the boring tunnels. If you're not familiar with the boring tunnels, Tesla, which is both the boring company, Elon Musk's company, they have constructed a series of underground tunnels there, and they run basically under the strip. They go to certain hotels, they go to the convention center, obviously, and they're working perfectly. Now, those cars, of course, have supervisors in them also. And also, the Tesla Semi is built in Nevada. And then you have, you know, obviously Giga Nevada, but then you have the manufacturing batteries out there. You have JB Straubel, which is redwood materials, battery recycling. So there's all this Muskonomics. There's all this Muskonomics going on out there. And I really expected more from Nevada. I really did. I'm very disappointed that that's all they got was 10. I have another problem. Now, I'm feeding the bears today. I hope you're happy I'm feeding you today. The other problem I had today was I go to this supercharger in Conway, South Carolina. Go there all the time. Conway, South Carolina. Beautiful supercharger. And it's one of the new ones where it's great for other vehicles too, just the configuration of it. But for the second time today, my car, in full self-driving, reversed into the wrong side of the supercharger. You know, it's like, as they say, my gas tank is on the left over here, and it backed me in on that side, and it's not supposed to do that. That's the second time that's happened. Now, oddly enough, it's the second time it's happened in this new software update that I got. I don't know, when did I get that? Couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks? God, I lose all track of time because I'm so busy. But anyway, that's the second time it did that. That's not good. There are still obviously parking issues with this build. And then the other day, as you know, I know I'm repeating myself now, but I did a video about my Cybertruck when I was down in, where was I? I was in Georgia. And actually I was in Hartsville. Was I in Hartsville? Hardyville? South Carolina maybe? Anyway, Tesla supercharger, and it just circled the parking lot and didn't stop. I had to intervene. I know a lot of you suggested I should have dropped a pin. I should have done that. But I expect this car to park, especially at supercharging sites. I expect all the Teslas to park correctly at those supercharging sites. Now, the truth about the parking thing is, I know that in the overall grand scheme of full self-driving, parking is kind of not a requirement, right? So point A to point B, picks you up, drops you off. If it gets that right, then it's doing right. And it is getting that right. I'm not knocking Tesla. The Robotaxi rollout is very smooth. It's not as fast as we would like it to be, but overall it's very, very smooth. So I'm really happy with that. But the Nevada thing is disappointing. Tell me in the comments. I know I have a lot of experts here. I have a lot of bears here. I need both sides of this, man, because we have to be honest. I can't run a channel called Truth Tom unless I'm hearing the good and the bad, and unless I'm learning the good and the bad. I am also a Tesla investor. I've been a Tesla investor since 2016. I believe in the mission. I believe that everything that Elon says will get done. I know we have to deal with Elon time. Having said that, I don't discount the fact that he always follows through. But this is disappointing. Please tell me what you think. Like, subscribe, share the video, drop a comment down below. Have a great day. Thanks for always tuning in.